Okay, here's a follow-up on our first meeting in PowerPoint working on our postcard project. So what did we do yesterday? We opened our PowerPoint. We added 2 boxes of word art. So we inserted word art, greetings from, and our project title, our state or Dust Bowl or what we're working on. And then we saved our PowerPoint file. And when we saved it, we created a grade level folder in our U drive and we named our file. Then we found pictures on the internet using the right click, Save Image As, and we saved those images to our U drive in our grade level folders. After we did that, we inserted our pictures into our PowerPoint files. So let's review that now. When we opened our file, we had to choose a blank layout. We didn't want the title on our layout. So we opened a new file and we went to Layout and we chose blank. Okay, then we inserted word art. So here's Insert, Word Art. We clicked it. Okay, greetings from. Now I'm going to insert again word art. Choose a different color just for fun. And I'll put my name. You had your state name or your project name, but just so it doesn't get confused with something else that I'm doing. This is a sample, okay? So now I'm going to save this. So I'm going to go to File and I'm going to Save As, because this first time you do something you want to go to Save As, which is going to let you choose what it's called and where you put it. I always like to start by browsing to my computer so I make sure I know I put it in the right place. And you're going to see a list and you want your U drive. It should say your login name and your U drive, and double click it and now you'll see here your U drive is up at the top. Now I put in a sample student U drive so I could give you an example of a 4th grade folder. We made a new folder in our U drive, and the minute you make that new folder and it's blue, you can start typing, right? And if I click away, it's going to keep that title. But that folder's not open now because see up here it's student U drive, example. That folder's not open. So to put something in that folder, I have to double click it. This is showing you that that folder is open now. So now I can name it I don't want to put a period in it. I don't want to put a period in the title of something. You want to make it simple, okay? So now I'm going to save it. So now this is ready for me to use again. Now we went to the internet. We went to Google. And we took pictures. We've got pictures from the internet. So I'm going to do California beach. And look, I spelled it wrong, but Google's so smart, it's going to fix my spelling. I'm going to go to images, and oh, I love this beach. I'm going to click that beach. Laguna Beach, that's where I'm from. That's Monarch Bay Beach. I've been to that beach. So let me right click here. Oh, maybe it is. And I'm going to save image as. And I'm going to put that image into my U drive. Look, here it is right here. I'm going to click my U drive. I'm going to go to my student samples because you should just see your folder right there. And I'm going to click on the folder that I'm saving it in. And see that long file name? You don't have to keep that. You can just put beach. Okay, and save it. Oh, it's so pretty. Wouldn't you like to go there? All right, so what other picture? I'm going to go back and I will get another picture. I will do I'll see if I can find a computer teacher. Oh, I don't see me in there, so maybe I'll just do art, images. Oh yeah, because I'm an artist, so I'll use this as a sample. And I'm going to right click this, save image as, art, paint. And look, because I've already done this once, my folder's open. Sure, I could go back to the U drive and do all that again, but because I'm working on it right now, it remembers the last place I saved something. So I'm going to click Save. and then we can be done with this. So now on my postcard, I'm going to insert picture, and I'm going to go to my computer and go to my folder, double click, and choose insert. Right? And I can grab the corner, make it a little smaller. Then I can go to insert picture again, and I'll do the beach. Oh my gosh, I'm really liking this. So now I'm going to save it with this little icon, this little disc icon from back in the day. I'm going to save it, and now I can get out of it altogether. Okay, our next step is, how do we open our file? How do we change our word art? And how do we work with our pictures? So that's what I'll show you now. Okay, when you get to your computer, you're going to click on PowerPoint because that's the program we're using. So you've logged into your computer, you're going to click on PowerPoint. Now, your name of your project might be right here. If not, you can open your presentation and go to your computer. I always like to do this. Go to your computer. It gets you in a really good habit of knowing where your stuff is. Browse to your computer, find your U drive, find your folder, and open. I'm double clicking on each one of those things, and open your file. So here's my file. Now, I don't want this. I can grab these and move them around, right? So that's how to open a file. Now I said I would change the word art. So let me just scoot this a little bit out of the way and get my word art. Now, this is something good to know. See how when this name was behind here, when you bring things in PowerPoint, they come in layers. So if I slide this here, what do you think is on top? Miss Courtney or the palette? I think the palette's on top because look, if I move it, that's right behind it. So I can change this picture in a lot of ways, but the way I'm going to do it for now is I'm just going to make it smaller so it's out of the way. And I'm going to show you how to work with that later. So here's the word art. I want to fix the word art first. It's always good to make sure your text is right before you start adding pictures. So greetings from, this is too big for me. I'm going to highlight it. Look what I'm doing. I'm going to highlight it. And sometimes this pops up and you can click the numbers there and make it smaller that way. You could also click this little arrow and choose a different font. I kind of like the handwriting one, right? And you could also choose a different color. You could say, oh, you know what? This doesn't fit my theme. I think I need green. But this is tricky because look how it's not quite all the way. We might have to work with that. We might have to, there might be a better way to do the color on that. And I don't know why that paintbrush is still there, but that's all right. So another thing you can do with this is you can grab this little arrow here and you can turn it. So maybe I'll do that and I'll grab it and I'll move it over here. Now, here's some more stuff you can do. There's so much more you can do. So I'm going to highlight all of Miss Courtney. I'm going to go up here to the size and I'm going to type 150 because that's got to be bigger than what it was. Oh, perfect. So now let's see. I want to make this kind of cool. So if I'm here, I want to format it. And if I want to format it, I want to go to text effects. If I go to text effects under format, I think I'll go to ABC transform. And I think I will make this a little bit wackadoodle, like the ocean. Okay, now look, I can grab it right on the edge there and move it around. And if I think, oh, maybe it's just a little too big, I wonder if I can make it a little smaller. No, it's going to stay the same size. So to make the size smaller, I'd have to highlight the whole thing. If I click, 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 till you get the whole thing highlighted, and I could go to the home button and maybe say, maybe not 150. Oh, look, it's not letting me. Interesting. What if I do this? It's not letting me. Maybe. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to leave it like it is. All right, so greetings from Miss Courtney. Move this down just a little so you can see greetings from. Now, watch this trick. With my work, with my artwork, there's a lot of things you can do. This is a graphic, and see how it's got a solid white background? I'm going to format this. I'm going to click Format, and I'm going to go to Remove Background. See what that does. Oh, interesting. See how it's got these pink lines? I want that whole palette, so I have to stretch this out so it includes everything. So now when I click away, boom, shakalaka. It's right there. See? That looks much better. And I can get my picture here, and I can make this, oh, so much better. Uh-oh, where's my work? It covered my work. Obviously the order is messed up. I'm in the Format tab. Look at these options right here. Send backward. Oh, what if I click this arrow? Send to back. Oh, all right. I like it. So if you get to the point where you're experimenting and your different pictures are filling in your postcard, that is going to be super. I want to show you one more thing you could do if you decide, because maybe your design is different and you want to have a bunch of pictures around. You have this choice here where if you click this, or this arrow, you can make it any which way you want. So the point is to experiment and to learn and not to dilly-dally, because some people will spend so much time on one thing, like playing around on the internet, sliding up and down a website, that they don't get the project done. So you want to make sure, even though you're experimenting and learning something new, you're getting the project done. You only have so much time. Does this have to be the best thing you've ever done in your whole life? No. This has to be something where you're experimenting and you're doing the tasks assigned to you. Okay? So get them done, get all the tasks done, and then go back and experiment some more. Don't spend your whole time working on one picture. Get everything done. Get your word art twisted, make it pretty, get a couple pictures, make it good, and then keep going. How does that sound?